All right, y'all, we back at it again, and today I'm gonna trim up old brisket here. Full packer brisket. All right, I got a cookout this weekend to do, and pretty good, you know, about 40, 50 people, and one item they want cooked is a brisket. So, well, it's actually a special request. Someone wants a brisket, so I'm gonna hook them up here. So I'm gonna show y'all how I trim a brisket. I am by no means a master at this, so I'm just gonna do the best I can and talk y'all through it the way I go. All right, so first, I don't know if you can see here, but got this big chunk of fat on top of your brisket here, and I don't. We're gonna go ahead and take that off, that piece right there, if y'all can see that. Okay. Get my knife and cut this bad boy off. I'm not gonna save my trimmings this time. I don't have a grinder, so all right, there's one piece there. Just hard fat. That stuff ain't gonna never render out. Keep knocking away at it. I don't have a meat grinder. My cousin, it does. He's using his right now, so and I could, you know, take this and put in some Ziploc bags and freeze it, but right now I just don't have the time. So that's how we're gonna do it. Another big piece, little meat there, but not much. So when I do get me a meat grinder, I'll start grinding. You can grind up this fat and this hard fat and some of this meat, these trimmings, make sausage and burgers out of it. I'll probably start off with burgers. Really just grind it, and what I'm gonna do with it is grind it up, mix it with my deer meat. Have some real killer burgers, some real killer deer burgers, man. All right. So, I don't know if you can see, you got this big hunk right here, this big, I don't know, man, it's just big hunk of, well, it ain't too bad. Once I kind of open it up a little bit, you can see that's where that fat was right there. Took most of that out, so next we're gonna get another knife, thinner knife, and work on some of this thin surface fat, silver skin. Now, take out that, get up under that, meat right there. I mean, up under that, in between the meat and the fat. Come up, always angle your knife away from your protein or whatever, so you don't gouge the meat. All right, get up under there. You're gonna take off a little meat, but that ain't that bad. Just don't be digging all in it, hacking all in it, scoring it. Go through it and come on up. Okay, not too much meat right there, but I guess I ain't no. I'm definitely not a professional at this. I do okay, but trust me, there's way better people out there to do it than I do. Still kind of learning, getting my feel on it. And so you just walk on, you just work your way around, man. Work your way around, find the fat, cut it off. All right, still got some on top up here. A lot of that hard fat, to be honest, it just pull right off if you tug it enough. So lift it up. Also, a good knife helps out a whole lot. These aren't, trust me, these ain't the best knives. They do okay. They do okay. So just go in there, just keep fat and stuff that you see, just take it on off of there. You don't get every single piece. I don't know if y'all can see that right there, but this right here, you can just about pull it on off of there. You can hear it come off. Pulling away. Okay. What also help is putting your hand up under it and lifting the portion that you want to take out. That'll also help expose the fat so you can cut it, you know, to your knife. Right. You just kind of get your hand up under and lift up where you want to go with it. Yeah. Let's see. Expose it. Get up under there, make your little flap. A guide. I don't want to go that way. Also, you can see the strands of the flat here running this way. And when you get along the point here, they change and run this way on the point. So, right now, y'all, we just, I think that's okay. All right. Now what we're gonna go to is, get this knife here. We're gonna square this thing on off. Make it round, make it look good. If it look good, it's gonna eat good. Take out that dry oxidized meat. Oxidized from where it, you know, then hit the air, start changing color. That kind of stuff right there. Hard, fat, brown looking meat. You'll get right here to this point of this tip of this flat here. Just gonna round it off. Okay. Just gonna round it off. Yeah. And this, trying to do this for y'all. Okay. And this, the good meat that I'm talking about. That right there, that fat. You throw that in the grinder, man. Get some awesome burgers. I might say that. I'm gonna put that to the side for now. All right. And okay. This meat up here. All right, yeah, I ain't gonna put it. I wish I want to, but I ain't. All right, this meat up here on the point end. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Let's say you're gonna round it off. Well, first of all, let's flip it over. See what this side look like, the fat side. So you got this big old flap here. Big old flap right here. We're gonna, all this flap stuff, we're gonna take this off of there. Gotta make it flat. When it land the smoker, See, look how hard that fat is. That stuff ain't gonna cook out. But you want your brisket to lay flat in your cooker so it cook evenly. Your point don't get done too much more than the flat and everything. Help the aerodynamic. Help the smoke, you know, roll over. Come through and roll. Give it a nice bark. It's looking real good. So all this silver skin and stuff, you know, try to take as much of that off as possible. Connective tissue. Okay. This part up here, all of this is the point. So it has, y'all think I'm gouging into the meat, but all this is the point. It has plenty fat, plenty enough fat in it. So you can just about take it to bear, you know, expose all the meat. Well, that's how I'm gonna do it. Expose all of the meat on the point, and where that point can get a real good bark, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're gonna round this off. Round this thing on off. That's why I say this knife doing okay, but could be better. Gonna round this thing on off. Cut off all that oxidized meat. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's a lot of it on this side here, hard and rough looking, so we're gonna cut that out. Okay. Like I said, it works better with this process works a lot better. You have a real good sharp knife. I used a sharpener before I got started. And it's doing okay, but get some good knives that stay sharp for a long time. That's what you need, that's what you want. Okay. So now, trying to take shape a little bit. Flip it back over. See how low it done got now? Kind of even it out, push it out. Now, I'll get back to some of this fat here. That right there. I'm gonna cut a little bit of that off of there. Out of there. Okay. Like I say, this process is solely up to you. Everybody trim a little different. Some people get it all out of there, all the fat, all the silver skin. Some people do no trim. So, really up to you and your preference. You cook enough of them, you'll know what you like. And that's what you gotta do. You gotta get in here. You gotta cook them. Don't be scared. I done messed up plenty of these jokers. You heard me? Not plenty of them, but I done messed up my fair share, trust me. Your meat too expensive to be, you know. Messing it up like that, so we want some good grub. Cut some. Okay. See, but spin it around for you. It's also, this little piece right here is real thin. That'll probably burn up on us on the smoker, so we're just gonna come around here and cut that little bit off. Flatten it out. that joke on off. Okay. Yeah, don't kill me for not saving my trimmings now. All right. Trust me, I want to. Just ain't able to right now. So, well, still cut some of this more off of here. Y'all see me hacking away at this thing. That's why I need me like I say, some better knives. These knives, get some good knives. Make this process a whole lot easier. Okay. I think we're done with that side. Like I say, it ain't perfect, but you know, got most of it off of there. It's looking good. I'm gonna turn rest our focus over to the fat side. Cut that big chunk off of there. You want to leave a quarter-inch of fat on your flat. Leave a quarter-inch of fat. So this one ain't that bad. That's maybe a little too much. I'll take some of this down right up through here. Just wanna take some of it off. It's a quarter-inch of fat. It's kind of soft, so like I say, it'll render. All that there render. But you don't want too much to where, you know, when you take a bite out of it, when it's all done, you take a bite out of it, it's too fatty. It's a fine line. Like I say, this is the point here at the top, so it got plenty of, I made a little mark, kind of got a little too deep, just a little bit. You just have to, see, I got my knife, turn it down. You gotta pick it up, you gotta turn that blade up. Okay. Take a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. That wasn't that much meat off of there. A little bit. Get them up in there. Get you a little, go up under it, make yourself a little tab so you can hold on to, a little handle. And just roll, peel that mug on back. Peel it on back. You can always just take a little bit at a time. Take your time. You can always take off more, but it's hard for you to put it back if you take off too much at once. So just take your time. Go about halfway down whenever you start to see the grains of the meat change, turn. That's when you stop. So probably end up squaring that off again. See that way it's set for now. Keep smoothing it out. Don't let it wrinkle up on you. That way and you don't know what you're cutting into. Okay. Get up into that fat, between that fat and that meat. Peel it on off. Peel it back. This also works a lot better if, You know, you take it right out of the refrigerator. It's firm. This one here done warmed up on me a little bit, but it ain't bad. Not bad at all. Keep working at it. Take it on off of there. Okay. Keep on working at it. I think I'm gonna stop about right up in here. With it. Yeah. You can kind of feel where it started. All this over here. Try to work through it. A lot on this side. Let y'all see it real quick. A lot of the fat on this side here is right here. It look more silver skinny. So just it's soft. So take it off little by little. Y'all let me know if y'all got any comments, any suggestions. Leave them down in the comment below. Hey, I don't know everything about this. I'm learning every cook. I learn something different. I've been doing this for a few years now, so I got a decent handle on what I'm doing. But you can always learn new stuff, man. That's why I tell my kids, learn something new every day. Try to at least. All right. You don't know everything in life. I don't know everything in life. But I'm willing to learn. Willing to have an open mind and learn something. You hear me? So, see how you lift. Okay, this time we're gonna lift it up and expose a lot of that fat and silver skin. A lot of that off there. That stuff there'll be tough and have your meat funny. Have your texture wrong. We don't want all that. Don't want all of that. Okay. Yeah, you can feel it. Silver skin, you can feel it. It's like a film, thick film over the meat. That stuff gonna be tough and rubbery. We'll take all that off of there. The chew on that is not what you want. It's gonna take you some practice at trimming these things. I sure didn't do it right my first time. Still probably ain't doing it right now, but hey, it is what it is, baby. Gonna look good, I tell you that. I think I'm about through. Got a little, yeah. I think I'm about through with it. It ain't perfect by any means, but you want to yield as much. This ain't no competition. It's backyard cooking. You want to yield as much as we can. I think I took off probably about, that's a good, that hard fat, that's a good 5 pounds in there. Took these gloves off. Give me 1 second, y'all. Put me on some black gloves. And to be honest, y'all, that's about it. Like I say, it ain't perfect. I ain't perfect, but I probably could take some of that down a little bit. But like I say, this is a backyard brisket, so we're gonna leave as much on there as we can. When I come back, yeah, it look pretty good. When I come back, we're gonna inject this thing, get it seasoned up overnight, and we'll, it's a little bit more right there I want to take off. It'll oxidize, just a little piece. Get this thing injected, seasoned, set in the refrigerator overnight, and we're gonna cook it Friday afternoon for Saturday delivery. All right, peace out, y'all.